what to see, what to stream, and what to skip. It's Movie Reviews with Ryan J.
That's right. We are here now with Ryan J., the nationally syndicated film movie critic, who is going to tell us what's what with the movies out this weekend. Good to see you, Ryan.
Good to see you.
I love what you're wearing today.
Too.
Oh, yeah, we do all have a little bit of red on, don't we?
Yeah, you look adorable. That's a fantastic outfit.
Thank you so much, Molly. So sweet.
I said it first.
Oh, I didn't hear you.
You're even sweeter.
I said it louder.
All right, girls, settle down, settle down. There's enough of me to go around. All right?
All right, well, give everybody a piece of you with these movie reviews, because I'm excited to hear what you're going to say about this Godzilla versus Kong. This is rated R. This is theaters, or people can watch it at home on HBO Max.
Right, and this is the, fourth in a franchise. There was Godzilla, there was Kong Skull Island, and then Godzilla, King of the Monsters, and now this one, Godzilla versus Kong. And basically takes place in a world where there cannot be two alpha titans on the Earth at the same time. Who's going to win? You got to watch to find out. It's a battle to end all, unless, of course, it does really well at the box office, then we'll see what they come up with next.
Right, and maybe we'll have another sequel up their sleeves. What about the cast? I always think that's an interesting choice with a movie like this.
Mm-hmm. This one has Rebecca Hall and Alexander Skarsgård. We also have Millie Bobby Brown is back. She's, of course, 11 from Stranger Things. She's been in several of these films. And they're all very good, but I feel like it's not about the acting. It's not even always about the story. It's more about the ginormous effects. And as you can see here in the trailer that we're looking at, these effects are huge. Kong in this movie is about 400 feet tall. Godzilla is even bigger. And this story takes place where they have to send Kong, who's in containment, through the center of the Earth. And he finds this, they find this hollow Earth. It's this kind of prehistoric environment in the middle of the Earth. It's really cool. That's a cool moment. But then it comes out on the other side in Hong Kong, and it's all very neon colored, and it feels like Tron in Hong Kong. And they totally there you see it. You see they totally decimate the city, and I wonder who's gonna rebuild that city after Godzilla and Kong duke it out, right?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, that looks so good. Did you like it? So is it a see it?
It's a see it because it's in theaters now, and can you imagine this on the big screen? I watched it at home. I wish I had seen it on the big screen. So I think we're all yearning to get back to the theater safely and see a big blockbuster movie, right?
Yes, I agree. Okay, how about the next one? This is French Exit PG, and this is in theaters.
This is also in theaters, and this is the film for which Michelle Pfeiffer received a Golden Globe Best Actress nomination, which really piqued my interest. And it's an interesting film. She plays a New York socialite who goes through a divorce and loses all her money and then flees with her adult son over to Paris. So that's the premise.
Okay, what about other casts? I'm kind of wondering, you mentioned the premise, what kind of twists and turns it takes.
Well, the adult son is played by Lucas Hedges. I like him. His girlfriend in the film is Imogen Poots. And then there's a character actress in this that's called Valerie Mahaffrey. And she's someone who you would recognize, but don't really know her name. She's so funny in this. She's her American friend in Paris. She's super funny. It kind of starts off Woody Allen-ish. It has that New York Woody Allen type feel. But then there's a really weird twist in the movie about halfway through this fantasy thing. And I thought it was just going to be revealed or just going to be a moment. But the film takes it seriously and totally threw me off. I thought it was very strange. And I didn't like the movie at that point.
Is it a skip?
So what do you give it?
Well, it's a stream it because I like Michelle Pfeiffer so much. So if you like Michelle like I do and you could watch her in anything, stream it because it's worth seeing for her performance. But it's super weird this moment.
Interesting.
Okay.
I saw an
That's
actress
fair.
in there in one of the clips that you just showed too, Ryan. She was in, I think, The Father, which I recently saw. But I thought she was great in that movie, and I just saw her in a clip from The French Exit. Okay, moving on. Yeah. Olympia, rated R. This is on demand.
Right, and this is a new documentary about Academy Award winner Olympia Dukakis, and it's a really great, intimate look at her life, portrait of it. It's sort of like a new Hollywood story that takes us behind the scenes of a Hollywood star from her, her childhood and her upbringing, and we see everything that kind of goes into making this strong, incredible woman that she is.
That's cool. Okay, so who's all interviewed then? Is that the way this works?
Yeah, well, first of all, it's a lot of behind the scenes, a lot of full all access to her life. and her husband's life, but there's tons of interviews. You've got Whoopi Goldberg, Laura Linney, a lot of other stars, and I really fell in love with her. She does, she won the Oscar there for Moonstruck. But she's also was in Steel Magnolias, so many movies, so many theater credits, started a theater company that thrives. And there's a moment in the movie where she uses the lid of a Starbucks cup to scoop out the foam from what I'm assuming is a cappuccino. I just fell in love with her there. But I also have to tell you that I really I don't worship Olympia the way that I do someone like Nicole Kidman, right?
Right.
But I watched this and I fell so in love with her, and I'm so intrigued by her, and she has such wisdom that she imparts in this film. I learned something from her. I learned something from this. Stream it. It's worth it. She's amazing, and it's a really, really great story of her life and Hollywood.
Oh, I want to see that. Ryan, I can't wait to see you in person because there's so many movies I want to talk about, like The Father. I just saw that. I talked to Tiff about it. I saw Malcolm and Marie. There's there's so many incredible movies, and I think our access to movies has changed so much. It's not just theaters, the on-demand and all these things. There's a lot to chat about.
I know, Molly. I feel like it's been years since you and I saw a movie together in the theater.
At least 1 year, right?
Exactly.
We did need to make a connection or a correction too. French Exit is actually rated R, and that's in theaters.
Great. Okay, cool. Thank you.
Yeah, I said PG. So, this is great. Well, maybe we can all just go to the theater and match someday again. Coordinate our outfits and go and have some popcorn and see each other face to face.
I love
I'm here for it.
Thank you so much, Ryan.
Thank you too.
So great to see you.
Bye,
Have a
Ryan.
wonderful weekend. And you can like Ryan J on Facebook, follow him on Instagram and Twitter. And for his full movie reviews, you got to check out his website. It's ryanjreviews.com.